Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today my colleagues and are excited to present our research on agroforestry systems. This work, supervised by Dr. Khnewi, focuses on a smarter way to manage our land for a better future. Before we dive in, let me give you an overview of our presentation. As you can see, our presentation follows a logical path. You will start with introduction, a nature-based solution to compound global crises, the ecological engine, the hidden mechanics of biochemical cycling, the structural typology of agroforestry systems, translating structure into spatial farm life's global adaptability, the local lens, the triple bottom line of agroforestry, the hidden complexities, real-world barrier to widespread adoption, measuring success, core ecological indicator, and advanced scientific evaluation and modeling the future of agroforestry system. Conclusion. Agroforestry is more than just planting trees. It's deliberate integration of woody perennial with crops or livestock. Our main goal here is to create a balance between high productivity and environmental health. But you might ask, why do we need this system now? The answer lies in the global crisis we face today. This slide highlights how agroforestry acts as a solution. It doesn't just solve one problem, it addresses for climate change, soil health, biodiversity, and food security. It's a multifunctional response to a complex world. But how does it work in the field? What makes it efficient? It's all about of the ecological engine. This secret lies in stratification. By organizing plants into different layers, we reduce competition and increase vertical complementarity. This means trees and crops help each other through things like nitrogen fixation and creating a better microclimate.
The hidden mechanics of biogeochemical cycling. This diagram shows how agroforestry systems function naturally. Trees help regulate the microclimate by reducing temperature and increasing humidity. They also play an important role in nutrient cycling. Trees recycle nutrients and can fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. In addition, they improve soil structure by increasing organic matter and reducing erosion. They also contribute to carbon sequestration by storing carbon in biomass and in the soil. The structural typology of agroforestry systems. There are three main types of agroforestry systems. Agro-silvicultural systems combine trees and crops. Silvopastoral systems combine trees with livestock. Agro-silvipastoral systems integrate trees, crops, and animals together. This system can be used for production protection or conservation. Translating structure into spatial farm lives. Agroforestry system can be arranged in different ways. Alley cropping means planting crops between rows of trees. Windbreaks or hedgerows are used to protect crops from wind. Parkland systems have scattered trees in agricultural fields. Understory cropping consists of growing crops under the shade of trees.
After the previous sections that introduced agroforestry systems and their structure I will now focus on their global adaptability and their importance for sustainable agriculture. Agroforestry systems are widely used across the world because of their adaptability. For example, in Africa, traditional parkland systems integrate trees such as Fiderbia albida with crops. In Latin America, coffee is often cultivated under shade trees, creating productive and sustainable agroforestry systems. In Asia, systems such as rice and fish farming and multistrata agroforestry combine crops, trees, and sometimes livestock. In Europe, agroforestry often includes silvopastoral systems where trees are integrated with grazing livestock. However, beyond global example, agroforestry is also highly relevant in local contexts. The local lens. In Algeria, agroforestry systems vary according to regional climatic conditions. In their northern regions, farmers often practice crop and trees association, where fruit trees such as olives are combined with cereal or other crops. In the mountain area, silvopastoral systems are common where trees and forests are combined with livestock grazing. In the southern regions, oasis systems represent a traditional agroforestry model where date palms, fruit trees, and crops are cultivated together in multiple layers. Beyond environmental adaptation, agroforestry also provides multiple benefits. The triple bottom line of agroforestry contributes to the triple bottom line, which includes environmental, economic, and social benefits. Environmentally, it improves biodiversity and soil health. Economically, it diversifies farmers' income. Socially, it supports rural communities and food security.
In this part of the presentation, I will talk about the hidden challenges in agroforestry system, especially resource competition. In reality, interaction between plants in this system are not fixed. They vary over the time, space, crops type, and climate. Sometimes plants support each other and sometimes they compete, so the line between facilitation and competition is very thin. First type of competition is for water and nutrients. This competition is strongest near the base of the tree, where root density is highest. As the tree grows, the roots expand and overlap, which increases the competition with surrounding crops. Second type is the light competition. If the canopy growth is not properly managed, dense tree foliage can block sunlight from reaching understory crops. This directly affects photosynthesis and reduce crops' productivity. This led us to a major challenge, which is modeling. Due to the spatial and temporal complexity of the system, it becomes very difficult to stimulate and predict their performance, especially on the large scale. In addition to these scientific challenges, there are also a real-world barrier that limit the widespread adoption of agroforestry system. For example, insecure land tenure is a major issue. Conflict between customary and formal land rights discourage farmers from making a long-term investment like planting trees. Another challenge is technical complexity. Agroforestry requires advanced agronomic knowledge and long-term planning, much more than the traditional monoculture system. There are also high upfront costs, including expense for seed lines, fencing, and irrigation systems. Moreover, financial returns are delayed because trees take years to mature. This discourages farmers who depend on short-term income. Finally, to evaluate the success of this system,
we rely on a key ecological indicator. One of them is the Shannon Index, which is measure species diversity and evidence, giving an idea about ecosystem stability. We also have the biomass both above and below ground, which is an important indicator of productivity and carbon storage capacity. Another indicator is the leaf area index, which measures the total leaf area relative to the ground area. It reflects the system's photosynthetic potential. And lastly, soil organic carbon, which is a key indicator of long-term soil fertility and carbon sequestration and overall system sustainability. Overall, despite the many benefits of agroforestry system, their complexity and associated challenges require careful planning and deep understanding to ensure their success.